6 people were arrested in a child exploitation sting operation that converged in Liberty Lake this week.
Washington State Patrol says those people tried to meet a 13-year-old girl for sex, but that girl turned out to be an undercover detective. One of those men was an employee of the KXOY radio group. Derek Strom is in studio now with how investigators set up this sting.
Derek Kirsten, according to court documents, WSP detectives used online apps to pose as fictitious underage girls. Detectives exchanged messages with several people who agreed to meet with these girls knowing they were underage. 5 men and 1 woman are now being charged with attempted rape of a minor in the 2nd degree. 6 people arrested in Washington State Patrol's child exploitation sting all faced a Spokane County judge for the first time today. Prosecutors say Jennifer Whitaker helped her husband Ted Whitaker meet up with an underage girl for sex. When she and her husband were arrested, she told police this wasn't the first time her husband had arranged something like this.
Also, at that point, the defendant in this case, Miss Whitaker, did state that her husband had been hands-on with children in the past that she was aware of.
Both Whitaker and her husband are being charged with attempted rape of a child in the 2nd degree and commercial sexual abuse of a minor. Another man who was arrested in this sting operation was KXOY radio group employee Michael Ferguson. According to court documents, Ferguson thought he was talking to a 13-year-old girl, but was actually talking to a WSP detective. Ferguson agreed to drive to a parking lot in Liberty Lake, then walk to a nearby apartment to meet her.
This included very explicit language about sexual acts he was going to commit. The defendant was arrested with $250 on his person in exchange for the agreed upon sexual acts.
WSP says it used surveillance drones to follow Ferguson to help its officers make the arrest. Investigators say Ferguson confessed and even wrote an apology letter to his family and his community. Ferguson is charged with attempted rape of a minor in the 2nd degree, commercial sexual abuse of a minor, and communication with a minor for immoral purposes. All 6 defendants are being held on bonds ranging from $100,000 to $150,000. They're due back in court on the 7th. In studio, Derek Strom, 4 News Now.